Yeah. And how do you feel about this?
I feel like I've personally seen other people being like bullied or harassed because like, oh, you say you're Latino but you don't speak Spanish, which I'm not gonna lie, like when I was younger I obviously thought the same thing just because that's what my parents had taught me, and I was the Latinas that I would surround myself with also spoke Spanish, so it was very much like we're a community, we're gonna hunker and bunker, we're gonna bunker down together over here. But it took a lot of like learning and unlearning, especially of like the prejudice that these people's parents had to go through for them to be like, I don't want my kids to go through what I had to go through. So I'm not going to force Spanish on them because they need to assimilate to fit in. And I've been thinking about this a lot recently because I think a lot about like when, especially as women, I can't imagine looking like giving birth to another. I haven't given birth, but I can't imagine giving birth to a baby and like not wanting to set them up for success from the very start. And whether they're someone who was, they're a person of color, a woman, that's already hindering them so much. Unfortunately, like that's just the society that we live in. As much as we try and change it, especially right now, it just feels like we're taking so many steps back. So what do these parents do to set their child up for success? It's to make them assimilate as much as possible, which is terrible because I think there's so much uniqueness and so much cultural heritage in learning your language, in learning your roots. But I can understand, you don't want your kids to experience, you don't want your kids to be hurt, you know?
Yeah. And I think we speak about this all the time, but erasure is survival.
Yeah.
Like erasure is survival. If you are not given the skill set to be made fun of or to be oppressed, then that already is setting you up for success.